Louis' first time in the city since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Once that picture of him with the Bulls cojones.
Yeah.
With the Bulls ass, the Wall Street Bulls ass.
He got that pic with the iron cajones.
It is New York, so somebody's always telling a bullshit story.
And this guy's got an audience. So for Lou's first day in the big city, our first destination had to be the World Trade Center Memorial. Because if there's one thing I tried to teach my kids, it's to never forget. As we were leaving the site, we're sure we saw Lil Uzi in his Humvee vehicle. Not 100% sure it was Lil Uzi, but he drives a vehicle like that.
Streets are actually more hustle bustle now than they were when I came in July. If you haven't watched all my July videos, the walking tour in New York City, you got to get your ass on there and watch them and subscribe.
So as we were walking uptown, we took a little detour to the West Village. We got a glimpse of Carrie Bradshaw's house in Sex and the City and a Russian blogger talking outside of it. And then we grabbed a coffee with an old friend named Jess.
Washington Square Park.
It's beautiful how life has returned to the city.
What you think, Rock?
Yeah.
What do you think of the city?
It's beautiful.
The vibes, the life, the crowd, all these things have returned that weren't here during the pandemic. I'm not sure what these guys' shtick was supposed to be aside from being happy, but they were getting money doing it. And to the vibrancy of Washington Square Park. Louis did say let's roll though. We had to get to Rockefeller. And it's not New York City if somebody somewhere is not preaching something on the street.
I do that God made science. God give you a brain to think. Because if you know it all, you will be God. If you know it all, you will be God. But thirdly, you're not God. So God gave you a brain to...
And the New York City Public Library, every time I see it, I think Ghostbusters. And these crowds in the streets, I used to hate tourists, but now it's so good to see everybody back. You know I love street music, but this guy was so money. Wait for it, wait for the $5 when he saw me videoing. And yes, I gave him his $5. Street food. Love it. And I said it already, I'll say it again, these crowds. Good to see these crowds, especially in Times Square where the tourists belong. And I'm so glad I got to give Louis the tour of the beautiful city. I love how soccer is becoming increasingly popular in the States. And I love how the city's all decorated for Christmas. And look at all these people. All the pushing, grinding, and bumping. We finally got to our destination. We had to climb on top of the police barricades to see the tree when we first got there. No matter how many years you see this thing, the Rockefeller tree is always something special. Especially this year when you could almost say it's like pre-pandemic enjoyment. It was Lou's first time dealing with these swarms of city crowds, and his patience was tried a few times, but he did well. And the end game was worth it. And now to close you out for the grand finale, check out Saks Fifth Avenue, the light show that they put on their storefront. And how about this Mo Salah from Liverpool Football Club? Don't forget to subscribe to VFC's Travels, and hey, tell your friends about VFC's Travels too.